Just what do you think about fourth quarter? Obviously, y'all had a lead going into it, and then Trey sat for a while, kind of close down to the wire. Just what do you make of that fourth quarter?
I think we got off to a rough start. I think Trey had played the whole third quarter, correct?
I said the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, I know. So I think Trey played the whole third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So we started the fourth quarter. I didn't want to play him all 24. I figured he would be too tired. And so I think he sat for 4 minutes. And yeah, that I would agree in terms of that 4 minutes where it went from 105 to 100 to 112, 107 was not a good stretch for us. But we've got to find a way to, we can't play guys 24 minutes, especially under the circumstances with, especially you look at some of the guys and they're coming back from a situation that we're all in. So I think at some point I needed to get Trey a rest. And so those 4 minutes weren't the best for us for sure. And it hurt not having him out there. I think a lot of things defensively in that fourth quarter or throughout the whole game didn't go really well. So for example, we've got Gallo out there because they're big and we're trying to keep them off the offensive boards. They got 12 of them on the night and it just seemed like those were timely. So again, in the fourth quarter, I could talk about our defense, but I think it was throughout the game.
So he was on the floor when Nurkic shot up and one late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any consideration for Yak out there for substitutions?
Not at that moment. We certainly could do that and go with him. We had our coverage on how we wanted to play it. And assignment wise, we were probably not exactly where we needed to be. And could have done a better job in that regard on that specific possession. But assignment, whether it was a post up or a pick and roll, wasn't going to change. And we were late. And again, we were late in a lot of situations, and that's why they ended up with 136. So, if you're talking about that specific play, that was a big play, and we needed to get the stop, and he got out of it. They made the pass, and he got from above the 3-point line all the way to the rim, and that's not acceptable.
From your perspective, what do you think has been the biggest issue for you guys?
I think there's multiple issues, and that's part of the problem. Is that there's a lot of things that need to be addressed. A lot of things that we have to do as a team to get better at. There are things that we have talked about. There are things that we have, worked on. But clearly we have to continue to do it. And, it's going to be hard to win a game giving up 136. And we've done this a few times now. So again, there's a lot that goes into the question that you asked, and we have to get better across the board as a team. And that's coaches, players, everybody.
I know you mentioned defense, but just overall, what do you make of Trey's performance with a career high 56? Not the result you want, but just what do you make of that?
No, we know how good Trey is. We know it was an exceptional game. He did a lot of things. And going back to your point, I would love to play him for 48 minutes. It's not going to work that way. We both know that. So it's an exceptional game. I think that they threw a lot at him. They changed up their coverages, changed up their assignments. But that's what special players do. And there's no question that he's a special player, can do amazing things. And again, you talk about that 4-minute stretch where he's out of the game. Maybe it should have been a 1-minute break. That's asking a lot, but again, he's a great player. So we need him to be great.
It's obviously getting the Blazers take over in that stretch. Is he talking with me and trying to get back in the game, or is that something that's really seen?
Oh no, he look, guys want to be in the game. That's not a trick. That's not guys want to play. So if we can play him for 48 minutes, he'd do it. But I think the one thing that you have to keep in mind is that he has other responsibilities. Like you'll look at the stat sheet and say, oh my goodness, look how good Trey was. He's got to defend. He's trying to guard Simons at times. He's trying to guard Nasir Little at times. We're changing his matchup. So it's not like he's getting time off. And again, that's why, you know, here's a guy who just played over 3 quarters and he's got a big responsibility. But yeah, I can tell you there's however many guys suit up, they all want to be in the game.
Any more questions? If you have no questions, I'll do tonight. Thank you.